Welcome to this demonstration of the KI Wall WiggleRoom Super Structure System for Autodesk Revit. This content was developed in Revit version 2019, ensuring compatibility with projects in Revit 2019 and later. The WiggleRoom Superstructure Revit content download includes a single Revit project file and a KI Wall material library file. The project file contains all the components required to accurately configure WiggleRoom Superstructure within your architectural projects. The project file will open to a floor plan view, which is organized into several sections. The first section, located in the upper left corner, contains the system family components. Here you'll find the curtain wall types that can be used as infills within the overall WiggleRoom Superstructure framework. Empty, for creating open sides within the structure. Lightline, KI Wall's frameless glass wall system. Evoke, KI Wall's solid panel system. Evoke, spanning glass flyover, the Evoke system featuring a glass transom above solid panels. And Genius, KI Wall's framed wall system, which will be coming soon in a future update. Please note that this wall type is currently a placeholder and should not be used for design configurations at this time. Next are the superstructure mullions. These Revit families represent the core structural posts and beams of the WiggleRoom system. Included is a 3+4 way corner post and rounded outside corner posts. While these components are fundamental to the WiggleRoom assembly, in most cases, it will not be necessary to adjust the system mullions as they have been pre-configured. For lightline walls used within superstructure, 3 base mullion options are available for customization. These include 1-inch low profile, 3 1/4 inch, and 4-inch options. The 1-inch base is set as the default option. The next row contains 12 panel types that can be used to customize Evoke walls. For more detailed information on these panel types and their usage, please refer to the Evoke wall system content for Revit that is provided on the KI Wall website. The standard door type for WiggleRoom Superstructure is the hydraulic hinge full-height frameless glass door. This door is integrated into the pre-configured typical room layouts and can be found in left, center, or right-aligned positions on the front wall, depending on the selected room size and configuration. 2 accessory families are provided and can be attached directly to the faces of Evoke wall panels. These include the marker board magnetic tile and tackable magnetic tile. Various size options for each family are available within the type selector. Below the system family components is the standard finishes section. Here you'll find all of the finishes that are available for the WiggleRoom system components. The finishes are organized into the following categories: glass, PET felt, anodized aluminum, powder coat, and textured powder coat. The central section contains a collection of typical WiggleRoom configurations. These pre-configured units are organized into model groups that can be easily copied into your project file. To simplify your design process and ensure an efficient workflow, you can select a configuration that closely matches your needs. Then, copy and paste this model group into your project and make any adjustments you like. Starting with these pre-configured units allows for quick setup and easy customization. The first 5 rows of this section are organized by the available single room sizes. These include 6x6, 6x8, 8x8, 8x10, and 10x10 rooms. Each row contains options based on the door position and common wall type combinations, such as configurations with 3 Evoke walls and a lightline front, or lightline front and back walls with Evoke side walls. Please note that for 6x6 rooms, door positions are available in left or right alignments only. For larger room sizes, door positions can be left, center, or right aligned on the front wall. The last 2 rows contain ganged room configurations. 1x2 and 2x2 ganging options are available. Each row is organized by the size of the individual rooms within the ganged assembly. The final section contains the ceiling types that are available for each room size. It's important to note that these ceilings are loadable Revit families, not standard Revit ceiling elements. They are specifically designed as components that integrate seamlessly with the WiggleRoom system. Ceiling options for 6x6 rooms include open, louvers only, solid PET with lights and no fan, and solid PET with lights and fan. Larger room sizes include the option to have a louvered ceiling combined with a light fan plank. The light and fan plank can be left aligned, right aligned, or centered in the room. All ceiling size and configuration options are consolidated within a single Revit family named KI Wall WiggleRoom Super Structure Ceiling. This family's types are based on room size. The ceiling's configuration is controlled by adjusting the Ceiling Configuration Type instance parameter in the Properties palette. Now, let's demonstrate the typical workflow for using the WiggleRoom Superstructure content in your project. First, identify a typical configuration in the container file that best suits your needs. Select the model group and copy it to your clipboard using Ctrl-C. Switch to your project file, open the desired plan view, and paste the model group using Ctrl-V. Once placed, select the model group and ungroup it to allow for individual component customization. You can change the perimeter wall types as needed. For example, I'll switch this evoke wall to a lightline wall by selecting it and then changing the wall type from the type selector. Next, I'll demonstrate the process of customizing wall panels. Start by hovering your cursor over the edge of the panel you want to modify, and then use the Tab key to select the panel. With the correct panel selected and unpinned, you can now change its type using the Type selector. When customizing evoke walls, be sure to only swap panels for the standard evoke wall type, not the evoke spanning glass flyover wall type. To change the ceiling configuration, select the WiggleRoom ceiling family and modify the Ceiling Configuration Type instance parameter. This parameter provides you with a drop-down menu containing all of the available ceiling configurations. WiggleRoom Superstructure has been designed with a standard overall height of 100 inches. It is recommended to not modify the default wall and ceiling height properties to ensure the Revit content accurately adheres to the system's specifications. Finally, let's add an accessory. Using the Component tool, you can select an accessory such as the marker board magnetic tile and place it onto an evoke wall panel. The height of the accessory from the floor can then be adjusted using the elevation instance parameter. This concludes our demonstration of the KI Wall WiggleRoom Superstructure Revit content. For complete system details and technical specifications, please refer to the official KI Wall WiggleRoom Superstructure product documentation, available on the KI Wall website. If you have any questions or encounter issues while using this content, please email us at info@kiwall.com or call 800-424-2432 for assistance. Thank you for watching.